What makes a good life? For thousands of years, philosophers have wrestled with this question. But the ancient Stoics had a clear answer. They believed that the path to human excellence, to a life worth living, rests on four pillars, four virtues that, when practiced together, create an unshakable foundation for character. These are the four cardinal virtues of Stoicism: wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. Today, we explore each one and discover how they can transform your life. The first virtue is wisdom, but this is not merely knowledge or intelligence. Stoic wisdom is something deeper. It is the ability to see the world clearly, to distinguish between what truly matters and what does not. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, practiced this daily. In his meditations, he wrote, "The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane." Wisdom means understanding the difference between what is in our control and what is not. It means recognizing that external events cannot harm us. Only our judgments about them can. The wise person asks, "Is this within my power? Can I change this?" If yes, they act. If no, they accept. This is wisdom, the foundation of all Stoic practice. To cultivate wisdom, question your assumptions. Study philosophy. Reflect on your experiences. Seek truth, not comfort. The second virtue is courage. And courage for the Stoics is not the absence of fear. It is action in the face of fear. It is standing firm when the world tells you to compromise your principles. Epictetus, who was born a slave, showed immense courage. Despite his circumstances, he never surrendered his inner freedom. He taught, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Courage is doing what is right, even when it is difficult, even when it costs you. It is speaking truth when silence would be easier. It is maintaining your integrity when corruption surrounds you. But courage is also quiet. It is the daily discipline of waking up and facing your responsibilities. It is continuing when you want to quit. The courageous person does not seek glory. They seek to live in alignment with their values regardless of the consequences. To develop courage, start small. Do one thing each day that scares you. Face discomfort voluntarily. Build your capacity for hardship. As Seneca wrote, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." The third virtue is justice. For the Stoics, justice is the most important virtue. It is the virtue that connects us to others. Justice means treating every person with fairness, kindness, and respect. It means contributing to the common good. Marcus Aurelius understood this deeply. As emperor, he could have abused his power. Instead, he served. He wrote, "What brings no benefit to the hive brings none to the bee." We are social creatures. We depend on each other, and we have obligations to each other. Justice is honoring those obligations. It is acting with integrity in all your relationships. It is being honest even when lying would benefit you. It is helping others even when there is no reward. The just person recognizes that we are all part of a larger whole. What harms the community harms you. What benefits others benefits you. This is why the Stoics taught that we should love humanity, not because people deserve it, but because it is our nature to care for one another. To practice justice, be fair in all your dealings. Keep your promises. Stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves. Remember, we rise together or we fall together. The fourth virtue is temperance. Temperance is self-control, moderation, the mastery of your desires. In a world that constantly tells you to want more, to consume more, to indulge more, temperance is radical. The Stoics taught that pleasure is not evil, but the pursuit of pleasure as an end in itself leads to suffering. Seneca warned, "No person is free who is a slave to their body." Temperance means enjoying life's pleasures without being controlled by them. It means eating but not to excess, celebrating but not losing yourself, resting but not becoming lazy. It is the virtue of balance, of knowing when enough is enough. The temperate person does not need external things to be happy. They have trained themselves to find contentment within. Marcus Aurelius, despite being the most powerful man in Rome, lived simply. He practiced voluntary discomfort. He reminded himself that luxury is fleeting and unnecessary. To cultivate temperance, practice delayed gratification. Fast occasionally. Give up something you enjoy for a period of time. Train yourself to need less. As Epictetus taught, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. These are the four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. They are not separate. They support each other. You cannot have true courage without wisdom. You cannot practice justice without temperance. Together they form a complete philosophy of life. The Stoics did not merely study these virtues. They lived them daily, imperfectly, but persistently. And that is the challenge for us today. Not to be perfect, but to practice, to ask yourself each day, am I acting with wisdom, with courage, with justice, with temperance? This is the path to human excellence. This is Eudaimonia, the good life. The virtues are not a destination. They are a practice, a lifelong journey. And that journey begins now. Follow Sage of the Agora for daily Stoic strength.